Friends, in this episode, I want to share with you which pathway is better to apply for marriage based, a green card, or through as a fiance visa. Now, stay tuned all the way to the end so you get all the tips. Friends, welcome to Green Card Guys TV. I'm your host, John Ting. I practice immigration law in all 50 states of America and all across the world, helping you solve your immigration problem. Now, as I mentioned in this episode, I want to talk about which pathway is better because a lot of people call us and have a consultation to see about in their situation if they should apply through fiance visa K1, all right, the petition for that, or based on marriage because they're considering, with the pandemic, it's been difficult to travel to their fiance's country. And some people haven't even proposed yet, but they have big plans about their future and they've, talked about it every once in a while. And hopefully they have more conversations about it, of course. It's a big decision. So, and we're happy to be a part of your decision making process because we also mentioned to y'all, whoever calls us about this, is that one thing we like for you to just consider is, traditionally, if you're going to have a reception, a party, or of course the marriage ceremony itself, right, through a religious leader or however you want to do it, and take essentially get married, right? You might want to consider if you're going to have family members there. To be honest, a lot of people, our clients here who are here in the United States, they have at least in Texas, they go to like what we call like a lower level court. We call it justice of the peace. It could be called something different in other states, but in Texas, it's called justice of peace court, and you can get married there by the judge. And it only costs, I believe, in Texas, 81 or $82 to get the marriage license. And you have to wait at least 72 hours after that. And then you can get married by a judge here in Texas. And of course, it doesn't have to be by a judge in Texas, it could be by someone else. But anyway, and they have a couple witnesses there, but they don't have a lot of my clients don't actually have the big party reception until maybe even a year later because they want to wait until they get legal status, the green card, and then save money for everything with the reception. But there is no, of course, as you might know, there's no legal requirement to have some kind of big reception. A lot of people ask us this. You could provide evidence of an invitation that you're thinking about having a reception in the future, but that doesn't mean you have to show proof of payment for the reception that you reserved a date in the future. Of course, sure, that evidence can help, but back to the original question, is fiance visa a better pathway or not? In my opinion, especially right now, I don't believe it is, okay? I believe marriage based is a better pathway to get the green card because, practically speaking, logistically, fiance visa, you have to get the fiance visa first. And then after entry, within 90 days of entry, you have to be legally married. So again, it can be through, for example, in Texas, the justice of peace, the judge, or just a judge in general, or officiant, for example, who has a license in your state. But that has to be done in 90 days. Now, it's a red flag if someone waits until the last day. And we've had cases like that. We had to consult with people what to do. You can file the adjustment. So that's step number three. And then you have to wait another year, basically. Okay. So by the time you get the green card, hopefully you're approved, knock on wood, it would be at least a 2-year process. Okay. So that's why if you select the marriage based pathway, that would take on average probably 1 year. Of course, if you're not able to physically travel to the country of nationality of your fiance, then that already solves your question, right? But if you have the luxury, the financial means and physical ability to travel, then I would lean towards the marriage based pathway. So that you have to go through consular processing. Now, I have to share with you because people do ask this, John, what if I get married? This is scenario number three. What if I get married, or what if my fiance arrives into the United States through a visitor visa and then, had no intent to get married, but then, for whatever reason, decide to stay and overstay and then get married? Is my fiance able to get the green card, go through that process, apply for adjustment of status, and go through the petition, of course, file that petition? And the answer is yes, absolutely. We have many clients, a majority of our clients have done that actually. A majority of clients have overstayed their visa for, let's say, for example, 10 to 20 years. So, of course, if you had overstayed your visa and it's only been 2 months, no, I don't recommend applying for adjustment of status or in the petition. Not yet. You should definitely wait because you don't want the USCIS or just the US government to believe that you had your fiance or your recent spouse that intent to get married to apply for adjustment status at the time of entry, okay, on the visitor visa. So that's just a quick pro tip right there. That's very important to know. But I'm not trying to encourage you to do that, to overstay and then get married. But I'm just sharing that we have many clients that have overstayed their visa, okay, and then got married. And here's the thing. This is why lawyers cannot recommend to do scenario number three. And that's because what happens if the marriage or the relationship doesn't work out? Just like anything else, I'm sure you've watched that 90 Day Fiance show. I believe it's on Bravo or TLC. I don't even know, but I just know of the show. Okay, I'll admit, I did watch it a couple times. I thought it was slightly interesting. But, I saw the drama there. I know it's reality TV, so I don't know if it's really true or not. But, take it for what it's worth. Who knows? Your relationship might not work out. And so if someone has stayed here, I do have to share this disclaimer. If a person has stayed here in the United States without status, sure, you could have overstayed, but then if you are here in the United States without status for between 180 days to 364 days, and then you leave the United States at some point between that time period, then you would have triggered the 3-year restriction, the 3-year bar from coming back into the United States, unless you're eligible for the family unity waiver. Of course, that's a separate discussion. Now, oh, by the way, I should have shared this earlier. We do offer free 15-minute preliminary discussion consultation. To unlock that, to access that free 15 minutes, you do need to watch all the way until the end of the show, and we'll share our secret code, okay? Now, back to the tips. If you had stayed in the United States, overstay without status for more than 365 days or more, you are subject or you would have triggered the 10-year bar, the 10-year restriction once you leave the United States. Now, again, it doesn't trigger until you leave the United States. However, you need to know this because I would hate for anyone to make a big life decision like this to overstay their visa and then the relationship doesn't work out. And you thought to your mind you could have just stayed in your country of nationality and maybe you didn't like America anymore, for example. So you need to know that. If you have questions about it, access the free 15 minutes. We're happy to point you in the right direction. Hopefully, you have not incurred or triggered the 3 or 10-year bar yet. And maybe you're not even in the United States yet, but you like to ask more questions about it. We're happy to point you in the right direction. So, want to make sure you're comfortable. Again, disclaimer, we're not trying to encourage anyone to break the law, violate the immigration laws, but we want to share with you everything so you understand the big picture. Because we get a lot of these questions, so that's why we just want to put it out there on our channel and share that with you. Now, let us know what you think. Leave a comment down below if maybe you already have entered the fiance through a fiance visa. Share your experience if you don't mind with other viewers here on our channel, or if you've gone through the marriage-based green card pathway. Just share your experience. We greatly appreciate it. And here it is. Here, this is a secret code. All right, friends. Check it out. It's on the bottom left of your screen. Take note of it, and then you can share that with our cares team. Okay, so share that code with our cares team. You can text it to our number here, 346-330-5888, or you can give us a call. Hey, we always appreciate chatting with y'all and learning more about you and see how we can point you in the right direction. All right, friends, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button down below and click the notification bell. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and smash the like button and smash the heart button on Instagram. Thank you so much. And until next time, please continue wearing a mask.